Well, anyway, I gotta get my food. All right. There I am. Oh, yeah. How's everyone doing? So anyway, I got my hair done. I was like, I always feel so special, but today I woke up at 3. I was like, I was up. There was no, hi, John. Oh, yeah. A lot has happened. So we're going to have fun tonight. Yeah. All right. First, I am assistant manager, and it's a lot of work. Um, but I don't mind. I'm pushing, my standards up and everything. I'm working hard. I'm wearing my favorite shirt. So I got my hair done. Yeah, look, I'm a real dyed blonde. My hair is like a light brown. I think the only way I can compare it is my son's hair is the exact same color of what my hair would be. I see my son. That's what my hair should be. So, John, you look good. And I enjoy, I've been in a better mood, especially, we're going to try some mixology and I'm going to make a joint because I bought my bro cones. Oh, it's pink joints. They're so cool. So, I got to move stuff around here. All right. My shot glasses are. I am so happy to see you, John. Oh, no. Oh, well, you do need to take a change every so often. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, some drinks are good. I I'm not a big drinker. I'm going to be honest. I'm I like my pop better, but I do it at home. I smoke my weed at home. So what I'm going to be, yeah. Yeah, it's just once in a while when it's a lot easier at home. Because then you see, I tell, oh, I do too. I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. I do love my pot way better, and it keeps me out of trouble. And it really does. At home, it keeps me out of trouble. But I tell the truth, when I smoke too much, do not ask me questions unless you really want the answers. Because my dad figured that. Yeah, I love getting high too. It is the truth. It is the truth. When I get home, that's the first thing I do because I'm like, my body's hurting. And I'm going, hey, yeah. And I missed you very much. You're a very good friend. All right. I was. I did. Okay, I have this. It's not going to be much. You can't mix it because it curdles. That's what I found out. I tried it at the liquor store. I was like, how do you do this? It's supposed to taste like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm going to show you what I'm using. You know who happened to be in the liquor store when I went? Me and Sarah were there, and here comes Menard, and I'm like, oh shit, it's a party almost. He was like telling me, all right, oops, I'm sorry, I got the back end. I got peanut butter, and then, yeah, I know he was great timing. You know, I'm so happy he is doing such a great job. Okay, so I got half of that. See, there. The only thing I wish they had a pour spot. Sometimes you're like, I gotta pour over the sink so I don't get it on my floor and try. Yeah. Yeah. I stopped at Mom's Diner and had some pancakes. I just felt like pancakes. You can't mix it because it will curdle. Oh, great. That's a big shot. All right. All right, good. Have one with me. Mwah. Okay. All right. All right. Let's do the shot. Woo. I did. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. I tasted more of the sipping cream. I gotta pour less. Woo. I'm gonna put it in another shot glass and pour it. Jeez. Whoa. Wee. Ugh. I had. I'm just. Oh, I'm really happy. Now I just need to work on my home life, and I enjoy having Sarah as my friend, but I was not going to be. She had a bad evening, and I talked with her a bit, and I'm like, you know what my dad used to say, and I said the same thing my daddy said. I said it won't matter in 100 years, honey. It really won't. All that stuff, all the little drama, it's just gonna go. It'll all work out, baby. I'm like, God damn, I'm turning into my dad. Well, my dad was a hard worker and a good man, you know? Yeah. Ah, rough. Yeah, it was shoot. So anyway, I I went I went out to eat because I really woke up going, I really was craving I weird, our body craves certain things like how we crave potato chips. I was craving potato chips because I was so needed the salt. And sometimes we crave these things because our body needs it. So I was craving sausage and pancakes. I had it in my head. Boy, they were really big. I should have gotten two stacks. They're really good at Mom's Diner here in Pahrump. Great service. My son took me there for Mother's Day because I said, "Hey, I want to go where I, know the servers and stuff. I love it." Oh, well, sending everyone love. And I really oh, well, I decided, I told my friend Sarah that we can have our own private book club. And I said, I don't know what reading level she's on, but I know that Laura Ingalls, who used to live out in the West in 1800s, she wrote a real life story. And I used to watch Little House on the Prairie. They're by books, and the books are simply amazing. I read a couple of them. My daughter had them. She didn't like them, and I said to Laura, not Laura, but Sarah, "Hey, why don't we get some books from the library, read them? You don't have to read them together." Oh, I know. It I I said, "Why not read about real history? Something that happened, you know?" Um That's what I miss watching. Yeah. Knight Rider, I had the biggest crush on the actor, just the way until I met him. My dad said it quit. It quit like boom. My dad said, What happened?" And my dad's like, "It's just done." And I had the biggest crush. My dad was like, "What was it?" He goes, when you're looking at somebody and you're like, you're not hot no more. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. So, oh yeah, it's like I want to go now. I gave my dad, we all had that, I need help and save me look, you know, My father was a corporate lawyer, so a lot of times my brother and I got to go to all the shindigs and stuff. So my dad had a certain rule when you go to these shindigs. After I turned 21, I still got to go to a couple of them because my dad was always proud of his children, especially me. So the rule was don't get drunk, one alcoholic beverage per hour, if that. And keep it light and simple. No politics, no this. So that's what I got used to. And, you know, until my one brother screwed it up and got totally fucked up. he yeah, he never got invited back. So I'm going to try another shot, but oh, you know what? I'm going to do this one first. This is so good. I heard it's good. I think it's dripping on me. It smells like lemon, not lemonade, but I heard I'm going to try a different one. I was told to put it with lemonade and this. Oh man, I'm going to try that. Okay. There. Okay. I put a little more of this. Not like poor damn thing. It's just. Thank you, David. Welcome to here. I got my hair done. I feel I got my real dyed blonde look back, and I feel really excited about it. I keeping myself up because and I got to get my nails done. I just I'm going to be honest. It's not that I don't got the money. Is sometimes I'm just so blatant tired after 10 hours, It's just one of those things. I get tired. All right. Okay. Here it is. Peanut butter and jelly is what I'm drinking. So here's to all my lovely people. Thank you. And thank you for the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. I'm so blessed. In fact, I wore a shirt. I didn't realize it said it right in front of my breasts. It said blessed. And I'm like, whoa, I feel when I here and when I go out in public, I wear a bra. But usually at home, when I'm just sitting at home and no one sees me, I don't wear a bra. Oh, my son must be gaming because my internet's kind of slow. I'm sorry. All right. Un, deux, trois. Okay, it's enough. Steffi would be a little bit too happy. I really enjoyed it. It's like peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a shot. So this is what I had as a shot. I used Sugarland Shine. Oh, here I am. All right. Peanut butter and Sugarland Shine Blackguard's Blackberry. So this would cost, it's about $40 for both of them, close to 40. And it was suggested. I think, oh, why not? It's payday. You always feel like you got like lots of money. I love getting my hair done. Nancy does my hair. If you are in Pahrump and you want to know of a wonderful lady who, it's like I go in there, I go, she did such a good job and I didn't tip her. And I'm like, I get my ones on, I give her $5 and I'm run back in there. Hey, she is Nancy, my hairdresser, is going to a country western affiliated. And I told my aunt I wouldn't sing country ever again. Boy, oh boy, it's looking good now. My aunt sings country. That's where I got the Stetson hat. It was especially made Stetson hat for me. They actually molded my head so it fit my head precisely. It did not come off. That's why she threw a fit. I would like a white hat. No more. Or not even a black hat for like if it was wintertime, but here it's just so hot. You don't want to get a black hat. You want something like either beige or white. So how have you been doing, David? Is, everyone doing I'm doing pretty good. I'm just working hard. You know, my home life, let's yeah. When I will tell you guys a story and give people an idea what not to do when you're not divorced. Do never bring your boyfriend over to your house, because when you're divorced, your domicile where you're staying, like my RV, if my ex came, he's gone right now. He went to go, I don't know, he went to hell and he's going to go and party there for a while. So he's gone right now. When a person is, how can I say, divorced, and you have the ex coming to, say, my RV, and if he were to cause hell, I can actually have him arrested. Terry, hi. Hey, don't forget, put the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so what happened was I brought my boyfriend over here and I didn't really know him. And I didn't really talk to senior psychopaths. And what happened was, in the end, we left, and my boyfriend had a gun and shot the gun in. It would be like looking in the little side window and shooting up, hitting the my roof. And my ex, instead of saying fix it, and we could have gotten it fixed and stuff, and no problem. But I dealt with a that person, and what happened was he pressed charges and caused all kinds of problems and all kinds of shit. So to make a long story short, he made it hell, because he would say, "That's my wife. That's my wife." That's all I heard him say. Now, mind you, he was bringing a girlfriend over here, when I was at work. So I thought it was, yeah. But because I'm divorced now legally, let's see, we had somebody here in Pahrump spread rumors that I'm not divorced. I am. I've been divorced since 2022 of July, and I am not with anyone. I tried to contact the guy that I usually hang out with, and apparently he, I feel so used. I do. I feel so used. Oh yeah, I'll give you a relationship. Get what you want, get nothing. So I have learned that because my ex feels he pays for the house payment, that I have nothing to do with the house. But he cannot say nothing about the RV, because he doesn't even like the RV. He considers it, it's all done. He's a sociopath. He's done with it. He's not going to really care about it. If it was worth a half a million, he'd care about it. But it's 1976. Come on. I need a disco ball in here, if anything. you know. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I feel since I became assistant manager that I should step up, and I'm going to take a CPR class. They gave me a great idea. They haven't mentioned about taking any classes at work, but I feel that since when I used to race and do all that, my father made me give back to the community, and I used to spend every so often going into where you have like because I knew CPR, I got to work with the, how can I say, where the skiers, help someone off the hill and stuff. I used to do that. And my dad made me, he said, "You give back to the community. You got a lot of stuff. You're a spoiled child." Really, Dad? You make me paint the pole barn. Ah, you had fun? That is good. It's good when you have fun. And I always I always tell my friend Sarah when she wears the happy vibe shirt, I said, that's what you need. Keep the vibes going, happy. And of course, I still think that over on the cleaner side where I work, I could twerk better, but I love, let's be honest. I was one of those kids who sat in the sandbox for hours with their friends playing with cowboys and Indians and army men. And I'm just playing in my sandbox. It's not a sandbox, it's a clay box. I know. You got my army men, so we're going to get them. You know, Hours. My dad was always amazed. I always had a sandbox, I always had a swimming pool. It's like a miniature, oasis. And I feel that I really had an amazing childhood. My adulthood was lackluster, but, I'm fixing that right now. I don't have I'm gonna be honest, my ex just everything I used to touch would turn to gold. When I got with him, it turned to shit. So it's like I almost lost jobs. I came close to being fired because my ex would get an inappropriate art. Yeah. Hey, so David. Oh, I hate when that happens. Not a little bit too much. Yeah. I'm going to get where did I put my bro cones? Those are so good. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. There's times I'm just thinking, God dang, let go of me. But I'm getting used to, telling people what to do. Yeah, that gets me. That's the one thing when I started getting back into the workforce, the jealousy, you know, when uh, somebody I know that really deserves it gets congratulations. I'm like, good, you worked hard. I know how hard, the work at my work is. And I'm like, yeah, you know, and I cry inside when, you know, yeah, I'm like, oh no, please don't. Ah, ah, we got to try again harder. So my thing is, me and Sarah are going to get two books of the same, read them, and talk about them. And I said, we're going to have the Steffi and Sarah book club, just us two. Exactly. If you are, I call it lower vibration, you're a lower vibe, and you're like, oh, that person got a car and it's paid off. Oh, I'll go sue them. That's what happened to me. Someone thought I had money. My son had blabbed about my inheritance. Oh, it was lovely. That person didn't like me. And 6 months later, I received a little thing in the mail to pick up a letter over at the post office. And then I heard from people that knew that person that he was going to sue me because I said, I, he asked me out on a date and I lied and told him I had a boyfriend. And he really was, yeah. So he got mad at me. Yeah, I'm very careful now. I don't. Yeah, amen. I love it. When people do well, I love to. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to pick up some pink box donuts and for Monday, for everybody out there. But I don't got enough money. I gotta put gas in my car. But it's the idea. Pink boxes over in Pahrump. We got pink box in Pahrump, pink box in Pahrump. Woo, woo, woo. I'm going to get some pink box tomorrow. It's selfless love. You know what I do? I'm serious. You guys do it too. I send out love vibes to everybody. I imagine this loving rainbow of love, just love, pure love. And I send it to everyone at my work and stuff. And I like while I'm doing my work, I'm like sending out the vibes. Oh, good, I got vibes sent. And I've noticed a difference. Everyone seems to be in a better mood lately. Yeah, exactly. I used to help over at the church till my back was like I had been in an accident, and I don't like operations, and I waited, and it was to the point where I could barely walk. So I finally took a couple weeks off to have my operation. Oh boy, that's when I realized. That's when I said, it's been 2 weeks without taking a shower. I I'm like, I think I could take a shower. No, no, no. He's afraid of. Well, anyway, yeah. I'm just happy right now, and I got good vibes. Good vibes. And I need some water. So I'm going to get some water real quick. All right. This is pH 9.5. I usually just buy the signature thing. It's like cheap. All right. Here's to all my lovely people. I'm going to be on here a bit. I miss coming on here. Mm. I might have to get a second job so I could get another computer. I wanted this really fucking computer that's on uh, Marketplace. And to be fair to the guy, I said, look, I'm going to get a second job and see if I can get this computer. And he said it is the top of the line, and the graphic card was $860 alone. So he's selling it for 1,500. So I figured if I work at the fireworks store till July, I'll be set. But you know what? Because I became employee of the month. Guess what I'm going to do for July? You know how July 4th is on a Thursday? It's on a Thursday. So what does that make it? You would have to go back to work on a Friday. But I'm going to ask, yeah, I'm going to ask for a Friday off. I'm going to have that. Oh, it's 1,500 for everything. There's no monitor, but it comes with a bunch of extra cables, and it's water cooled, and it's done pretty good. I can, yeah, I'll let you know the specs and stuff, but for 1,500, it's pretty good. I just need to get a monitor, and you can get that at Walmart for like 200, so yeah, it was Clay showed me on. He goes, hey, yeah, this is it would be excellent for gaming. My son said he could build me one, but it would take 6 months. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to wait 6 months. I want to play gaming now. I want to do it now, but I gotta wait. It's on buy sell trade on Trump Marketplace. Would be way down the line, but it's a homemade one, and it's done right. So, uh, okay, I will. Actually, I'll let me ask him now. Go on Marketplace. Okay. Fake book. Chats. God dang. Can't put people. Uh, oh. Oh, it was from last year. He built it last year. It's what, yeah, because 9 years ago, The graphic cards, my son said, he said the same thing. So yeah, I'll make sure that it's not like 9 years old. You get an old graphic card, exactly. That's what I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna message him when I'm not. I can't think straight right now, so it's going to be easier when I'm not. I'm thinking of just talking to you guys. No, but I can't believe it. Everything's working out. And I was like, Sarah, don't worry. Oh, I'll work out. And turn to my dad and go, yeah, in 100 years. And one time I said, in 100 years, I'll be dead. And he goes, there you go. Parents. Oh, God. My father, we would go and we would have to go to Toys R Us for something. And it was always like, that's not my dad. No, no, not the one wearing all the clown outfit stuff. I'm walking away. No, I do not know that man. I would. My friends thought my dad was the coolest shit since whatever. They thought he was cool. They seen it before I did. I'm doing very well. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to make sure that all the parts are good because I don't want to buy something. That's why I was thinking of just going to the uh, computer store, seeing if I can get something going. And I said, well, there's this for 1500. You know, I mean, he put out the money and wanted to play gaming and didn't get to it. So I'm like, so I'm like, yep, yep, yep. I know. And I think a lot of people, I don't know. I know it's and a lot of people, like my son said, a lot of people think that their shit's worth more than what it is. And I agree with that. They do believe that their shit's worth more. It's just like when you want to sell your house and like my ex wanted 200,000 and I go, I said to my son, see that house over there? See that one? It's a kitty corner. He goes, yeah. 247. They updated everything. What's the last thing we updated? And Devin and I look at each other. Yeah. If you don't update anything, you don't keep your house up, it's not going to be kept up. So, yeah. I said, I'm like, oh, you'll maybe get I figured out exactly what my ex and I would get 40 grand a piece after we pay off the house and everything is separated. So I already know how I will have to buy the house. I will have to offer him about between a certain amount of money I have in mind and to be more than the 40 grand and to send him off on his way. And put like after you receive your last payment or whatever, you're done. So I have to get a lawyer that is with all the, dealing with, you get a lawyer that's a real estate lawyer. So that's what I'll probably have to do. You know what, John, you've been such a good friend. Find me something. I trust you. I do. I just want my son said the water cooled. It's got to be water cooled because those graphic cards get hot. Oh, free? Right now, if I can work with someone who wouldn't mind payments, I can do $100 a week. That's $400 a month, you know? I mean, I could do that right now. So that's cool. Oh, thank you, John. I really appreciate you very much. I really do. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of them, if you're rebuilding, which I'm doing right now, I went a couple weeks ago, borrowed $200 from that loan center. I paid it back and everything. I want to start getting good credit because that's how I'm going to have to buy my house is with good credit. So I've been slowly doing that. Then I get a message from my our electric company here in Prump is assholes. They shouldn't be called electric company. They should be called Prump's asshole electric company. Well, you've been late a bunch of times, and even though we get our money and it's paid in full, it's usually a week late, sometimes 2 weeks. And they said that they want a $1,200 deposit if this keeps happening. How can I say this? You know what I want to do? Next year, my biggest plan is to go off the grid. That's what I'll do. I'll save up money so I can go off the grid so I could tell the electric company to go fuck off. That's how pissed I am about them. I just think that they are the worst electric company I've ever had to deal with. And that's Edison over in Detroit wasn't bad. Here, they're just horrible. They're really bad. They're not they're not comfy, warm, and nice. They're like vampires. Isn't a bunch of Swedens? Yeah. Well, anyway, I that's my next step. But right now, I want to get my swimming pool. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. They want 100, and I'm like, so I can learn to, so in their mind, I can learn to pay better. And I'm like, fuck, you can, if I have to, I'll pay every week and you can have me on a thing. I don't care. What it will make me is I'm going to find, this is what my plan is to get even with them. I'm going to make it where it's reasonable for people to get off the grid and off their tit and uh, have an idea because it's relatively easy to make your house. We have that sun that's been beaten down on us. Why not use it for, here for energy? It is absurd. But that's what I was like, really? I hear him thinking it was a letter that they're going to give me a gift card or something for keeping up, payments and not no. Nope, they send me this thing. I'm like, oh God. I left it in the main house. Said, fuck it. Let senior psychopaths and my son see it. It sometimes is hard to keep up on certain things when you have other bills and you're going, oh. So yeah, got my favorite shirt on. This I got this in Michigan at the place called the Station, and they have it's a head shop. Okay, it's a unique. You got one side is like this head shop, all the cool, yeah, like T-shirts and stuff, and they have this cat in there. They always have their honorary cat. Yeah. Well, uh, you're broke. We could go stand on the corner and no, we'll have a yard sale together. How's that? I've got some stuff I can sell. But you know, have a yard sale. That's how I feel. I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, I had thought, oh my God, uh, I gotta get a second job. It, they have the fireworks places, and I know I can get a job there. Shoot, they hired this woman. Oh my God, I worked at Area 51 fireworks a while back, and what happened was the woman they hired. I don't know what kind of drugs she did or what happened. All I know, she was dumb as a box of rocks. She had come in and said that she had just taken that test and she was waiting for the you know them to call her, and she got the call and they told her she had COVID, and she's walking around the thing. I got sick that night. I was so sick, and man, I never went back to work there. I was just like, I didn't want to deal with this person. I was just like, I was so through. with the one guy who had the crush on me who got mad that didn't get a date with me. I was like, oh boy, how many ugly bags would I have to put on him? I I didn't think that, but I just thought to myself, wow, oh, I got to get some ant stuff. Oh, no, not just ugly bags. It's just I he liked me, I didn't like him. That's just how it went. And he got mad. So when I work as a manager, there's certain managers I look at, and the 12 to 8 manager, I imitate him. All the, try to, connect with the people and stuff like that. The reason why is because he's so good and he's so thoughtful and he thinks of other people. So I try to go, okay, now I this is what I do. All right, I got the other side to check on, so I'm going to go and check on that, see if anything, if they need workers or anyone from my side. And I go, hey, how you doing? And then Jordan got her hand operated on, the poor baby. I'm like, hey, you want me to get this? You can't do this. I'll do it. You know, I I put myself forward as much as I can. Yeah, yeah, he is. He's not one. You know what I like? He doesn't sit there and grumbles. So when I felt that, there was a time he took a hiatus out and I felt he was coming back and the manager was kind of upset. Why are you moving from, packaging back to here? And I told him the reason why is, I love the clay, but everyone's. I felt my power was in there. But yeah, he is respectful. And that's what, you're working in a work environment and you got to keep it respectful. Good people. I call the workers and stuff, I call my clay children. And I love Sarah. She's just amazing. She's been stepping up. I couldn't believe it. She comes up to me. So, should I wash the jars? I go, yes, everyone, we're going to wash a portion of our jars and wash the jars and so we can get in. And yeah, it was hot. I wet my hair to survive. I'm like, everyone goes in before me. I make sure everyone's taken care of. Yeah. It's nice to have a friend, a colleague that is a gift. I definitely, it will be great to see you. So, you take care of yourself. And it's almost an hour anyway. But I just get so bored. There's no one. I have my son to talk to. There's only so much you can talk to my son about. Peace be with you too. Mwah! Have a wonderful day. So I'm happy I got my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I got to make my weed. So that's the one thing. I'm going to sit back and I got to find my cones wherever my, I'm just smoke my weed for my but I'm very happy, very content. So I think I'm going to say that I'm very happy. I got my work thing, I'm happy with that. Yeah, it is. It's going good. Uh, so I hope. So, what have you been doing, David? Oh, thank you, David. Sharing the love. You're working at home. What do you do at home when you work? Do telemarketing? Do you work for a certain company? There's a lot of I know that there's a lot of insurance companies that I'm noticing I'm getting uh ants. Nothing exciting. Uh yeah, when you work at home, you don't have God, I got ants everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean tomorrow. That's that point. Cleaning. Oh, telemarketing sales. What? Well, I did one telemarketing sales here in Pahrump, and I actually didn't want to sell the product because it was so bad. It was ink that was overpriced. The ink cartridge itself would probably cost, kid you not, with everything, about $1.50, but they were selling it like $55. And where you can, it was the same one that you can buy at Walmart. I was told it was the same one you could buy at Walmart for pennies on the dollar type thing. And I was like, I can't sell it to these old people and stuff. And I really needed the money. And I was like, oh man, that's when I went over to my work and I said, I put in an application. I was like, I can't deal with this. I really can't. I'm happy to be here now. I'm happy to be at my job. I got a career and I love it. So, mhm. Yeah, yeah, you got to get out. And for me, I try to get out and stay out a certain time because I used to be timed everywhere I went. So I will get out and try to stay out a certain amount of time before I'm going. So yeah, yeah, you got to talk to other people, and that's the big thing in me is talking to the people, and I enjoy it. That's why I went online, and I would go online and do that. So yeah. So recently, I have been listening to meditational music, it's subliminal. Oh, what's Felicia videos? I don't know what Felicia videos are. Well, it's almost an hour, so we got off. I usually keep this on an hour, so that's Let me look that up. Oh my God! Look at woman who cut off boyfriend's penis. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, woman who cut off boyfriend's penis and threw it in a trash can, charged with murder as cops reveal horror act. Oh, one of these sick bitches, psycho sluts. Oh, don't cut off your boyfriend or husband's penis and throw it somewhere. It's not detachable. It's not. Oh God, these people are crazy. Oh, yeah. So don't do that. It's not good. Okay. So I have been meditating and sending my love out to everybody. Oh goodness. Them burping spiders are just out in full force. Oh, I burped up pancakes and sausage. Oh, I got lots of ants. Crap. So I've been just, working and stuff. Yeah. Ow. Oh. I was thinking about, yeah. Yeah. It was good. Well, I mhm. Oh God, I got these flying things, everything. Oh God. Well, I tell you, uh, oh, it's nice to have actual prom people here. I trying to figure out. So there's only two. Uh, oh, the fun place. Oh, you're not working there no more. Oh man. Oh well. So anyway, hopefully you got into working better stuff. Part time. We want hard work. That's my work. It's hard. It's hard work. Those bags, you squeeze in your stomach, and you pull up. My joke is I don't got much butt left. A lot of the oh and oh 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 it's been a while, yeah. So yeah. Well, we have 5 minutes, so well, I'm gonna go early. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. I am going to check up on my laundry. Have a wonderful evening. Keep loving your heart, Omega.